Hello, my name is Hartig. Welcome to my presentation. I look forward to sharing my presentation with all of you. I have a communication problem and I am working on trying to fix it. I talk lazy and not many people can understand that. Talking lazy is not professional. For example, it is where one does not pronounce the whole word while talking. I want to become a better communicator. I also want to deal better with flat-brained people. To me, flat-brained people are people who do not think before they act. They just act. I want other people to understand me, including my own family. I know that I need to enunciate my words while not betraying others so much. For example, I post too much information online. I realize that I do not pronounce all of my words like I should. For example, I leave the endings off of almost every word. I have a hard time expressing myself because of my limitations, both physical and mental. I also have a hard time communicating with others, but not to fear, for I can get help in communicating with others. I do not like big crowds, but I am better at one-on-one communications. I am a reserved person until people get to know me. My overarching goal is to communicate effectively. In life, being informed leads to better outcomes. Inadequate patient education may also lead to poor outcomes in neurological conditions such as stroke. In order to achieve effective communication, there is a lot of work that I need to get done, such as enunciating every syllable and pronouncing each word correctly, speaking slower, and paying attention to what I am saying. I also need to practice in front of a mirror so that I can get my speech down pat. I need to practice rehearsing my project on camera. I need to try to memorize my speech, and I need to practice in front of an audience. Background and behavioral blend. I am a reserved graduate student who is very determined to earn my master's degree. I come from a background where communication was not the norm and affects me today because I do not communicate effectively, and I want to change that. My behavioral blend is S for steady specialist, which is expected of me. I tend to blend in with the crowd while being loyal and friendly. What I really am is CIS, which stands for competent influencing specialist. I am more passive than active with strong people skills. I also have a 44 in insightfulness and an overall communication score of 35. This is a low score and can be improved upon, which is good news. This has influenced me by letting me know where I need to improve upon myself. Now I know why I have not been confident in the past. My strengths include being loyal, friendly, obedient, pleasing, easygoing, sensitive, and submissive. My weaknesses include being boring, dull, too soft, allowing others to take me for granted, and I can get burned out very easily. Possible barriers to my goal and solutions for that are my depression, because it makes me not want to communicate at all. I will overcome this by taking my prescribed medicine and pushing through. Others, because they do not believe I can communicate effectively. I will overcome this by practicing on my own. Myself, because I do not believe that I can communicate effectively as well. I will overcome this by starting to believe in myself. Physical barriers such as fatigue. When we do not feel up to par, we have a more difficult time being attentive. Internal noise pollution and solutions to that. Negative thought processes. The solution to that is to reframe my thoughts. Negative self-view. The solution to that is to regard myself in a positive light. Low self-esteem. The solution to that is to help out someone else to raise my self-esteem. Self-doubt. The solution to that is to believe in myself, because if I do not, no one else will. Negative self-worth. The solution to that is to stop being so hard on myself and become more positive. To view myself in more of a positive light and to be easier on myself. To realize that I am important. External noise pollution and solutions to that. For example, TV, radios, cats crying, dogs barking, people ringing doorbells, phones going off, The solutions to that are to be more interesting on camera so that people want to view this presentation. People telling me that I'm not good enough, the solution to that is to realize that is an opinion and other people's opinions should not matter to me. People not believing in me, the solution to that is to realize they might be jealous because I thought of the idea to better myself and am acting on it first. Forgive them and move on. People trying to stop me from carrying out my dream, the solution to that is carrying out my dream anyway. Persevere, push ahead despite their attempts to stop me. My action plan is I will practice speaking in front of a mirror before I have to speak in public. I will work on slowing my speech down so that others can understand me. I will work on correcting my posture so that I can have more air to speak clearer. I will videotape myself talking before I have to talk in public to review what I can improve upon. I will start believing that I can communicate better and continue to believe that. I will look at the camera more when speaking instead of down at my notes. In conclusion, I explained my overarching goal and how I will achieve that. I discussed my behavioral blend and how that affects me. I discussed barriers to my goal and how I will get through them. I discussed noise pollution both internally and externally and how I will get around that. Lastly, I discussed what my action plan to achieve my overarching goal is going to be. Last but not least is my references. I hope that you have enjoyed listening to my presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.